Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the Detroit Tigers going up against the Cincinnati Reds. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And Singy, we're going to see a nice little win streak put to the test today.
Yeah, this team is really firing on all cylinders right now. And to me, the important thing is that they're doing the little things well. They're not just relying on home runs or big plays every game. They're playing good situational baseball, executing in key areas, and that's how you string together wins. So we'll see if they continue that in this one.
Got a lefty on the mound to start game 2 of 3. Tigers and Reds. Brandon Williamson. Seldom's not the right word, but minimal action for Williamson on the year. This is only start number 10. First pitch cutter, down and in, inside. The Reds, after the loss in game 1 of this series, now under 500 by a game. Good change up on Wenzel Perez, makes it 1-1. Nothing too crazy with Williamson. He does feature a slurve and a 12-6, though. On the ground, that'll be a ground out for Wenzel Perez as Spencer Steer tags the bag. Had it pretty well placed down the opposite field line, however. Perfectly played by the Reds. Urshela and Green here in the first. Canna if anything happens in the rest of the Tigers order.
And you can see the confidence that he's carrying around just watching him walk to the plate.
Gio Urshela batting .311, 10 home runs, 33 RBIs. First pitch smashed by Gio. Back up the middle, a hanging curve. Timed up well, and just like that, the Tigers have their first base runner. I feel like Gio has more perfect contacts than almost anybody on the team, maybe even more so than Carpenter. But that is just a feeling, not exactly a fact. Riley Green's average up to 289 after slumping all the way down to about 270. That's a good slurve. 1-1. Want nothing to do with that. Tigers looking to tack on to the scoreboard early. That is a potential 2-ball. This is going to be an impressive double play if they turn it, and they did. Steer with the turn-and gun from foul territory. In between the baseline and the coach's box. And Green can't beat it out. Wow.
Back here with my pal Siggy. Today's starting pitcher, Reese Olson. Siggy, he's been out.
Well, that's not exactly ideal, but Reese Olson on for game number 18 with an absurd strikeout rate of 36.2. ERA just over 2 and the whip under 1. A true Cy Young contender, oddly enough, for Reese Olson. Changeup will miss to TJ Friedl, who leads off for the second straight game. Fastball wasn't in the zone, but fouled away. Do have a sinker here with Reese. On the ground, that's foul. That actually came back fair. Interesting. Curveball and a strikeout for Reese Olson in the first at-bat of the game. Picking up right where he left off, as he often leaves off. The strikeout rate with Reese Olson has been inexplainable, but welcome. And the Reds continue to strike out. I don't know what that swing is. Stuart Fairchild did not play game 1. Bats in the 2-hole here today against the righty in Reese Olson. And a bunt on a ball inside. That's 1-1. Reds are a little brain dead early in this game.
One out, base is empty.
The 1-2. And not a good curveball down the left field line and a fair ball. Justin Henry Malloy over to get it. One out double for the Reds. Stuart Fairchild. I think it might have been a mistake curveball. This is certainly a headline. Now that the Klay Thompson trade is official, it's the first time in NBA history that there was essentially a 6-team trade. The Nuggets, Wolves, 76ers, Hornets all helped Dallas acquire Klay Thompson from the Warriors. Don't ask me to explain how. Matt McClain, 2 hits in Game 1, including a home run.
One out, a runner at second. Here in the second.
Pretty bad sinker there. And then that changeup fouled away. Fastball taken there by McClain. Curve. That's hit the other way, and it might score a run. The throw from Canna is nowhere near in time or close enough. 1-0 Reds via Matt McClain for the second straight day. All right, that was a curveball down and into McClain. And just a nice piece of hitting. Yet again in this series, he hit the home run on a sinker down and in. Got on base with his other hit in Game 1 on that same pitch. Down and in is a spot, and Reese Olson is getting lit up a little bit here in the first. Baez throw, we should have just thrown it straight to third. Runners on the corners, only one away as Spencer Steer is on now. Reds open this game with some of the more curious decisions at the plate. And then now all of a sudden have a chance to really break it open early. Against one of our best pitchers consistently all season long. Late on the sinker was Jonathan India.
At third, Steer at first, one gone. Pitch is in the dirt. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Reese has a gas fastball. Let's try and use it. And that one is going to find its way down. 2-0 Reds on just a jam shot that fights its way through the right side. That is 4 straight hits for Cincinnati. My God, Jake Fraley, 6th man to bat in the inning, and he's batting .301. We're letting Reese go. I mean, no reason not to. We've had no problem with the first 2 strikes, but putting people away. That one's hit hard. Right field, it's going to go. 5-0 Reds in the first. Rude welcoming to Cincinnati for Reese Olson. He's had a start or 2 like this throughout the year, but they're so few and far between that it's a shock every time it happens. I mean, yet again, I mean, that's a clear mistake. The pitch stunk, but it's just a perfect swing at the perfect time right now for the Reds. Here's Ellie De La Cruz.
it's not the inning he was planning on to begin this.
I mean, he's missed the zone 4 times in the inning. He's thrown over 20 pitches. I mean, I don't want to have to go to the pen this early, but I feel like 5 consecutive hits, we don't really have a choice. Give me Alex Faedo. We might need both Faedo and Brieske here in this game. Change up, hit hard. Marcana, bad reaction, but he got it for out number 2.
Here's the lineup for the Reds.
Yeah, now the lineup for the Reds. We've seen 7 batters in the first. Encarnacion and Melee, the only people that, the only players that haven't hit here in this first. Christian Encarnacion.
And that's going to get you some good pitches to hit as well. So a very athletic team. We should be in for a treat in this one.
It's not the standard approach that you see in today's game, but it does work for them.
Don't like to be squeezed after we've had the inning we have. Fastball finds its way in. Tigers have come back down to earth. At least Reese Olson has. As the changeup is fouled away. Curveball, foul. Can't put him away. To think this inning started with a Reese Olson strikeout. And now 2-2. Reds a lot more patient. They're not chasing as much as they did in game 1. And doing a lot better job of fouling pitches off. I mean, real rough right now. Carson Kelly with a good block. It's going to be a 30-pitch first inning for Reese Olson. He allows 5 runs, including a 3-run home run for Jake Fraley.
And the lead is now 5-0.
The majority of the damage done, at least on a mistake pitch, but I feel like the pitches that we threw for the majority of the inning, at least until things fell off the rails, were just good pitches in good spots, but even better swings.
Williamson back to work.
Meanwhile, Brandon Williamson had a 7-pitch first. 0-1 on Marcana.
And now the count is even. Eric Summersgill, our
home plate umpire, is Eric Summersgill here in this one. Didn't really have to talk about the home plate umpire in the last game. 2 cutters to start the at-bat to Canna. On the ground, and a good pick at third. It's a good swing, but a good reaction down there at third base from Encarnacion. 1 away, now it's Andy Ibanez. So our third cutter in the at-bat pulled it, of course. Ball 1 on the fastball up top to Ibanez.
In the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1.
On the ground, that's to a middle infielder. A lot of ground balls here in this game early, which is not usually a great sign for us. Especially from a pitch-to-contact pitcher in Williamson who, I mean, is going to throw strikes. He's going to try and get guys out quickly just by pitching to that contact. Justin Henry Malloy, one of the only Tigers on this team without a home run. But he was called up mid-season. That's called a strike, 0-2.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Wow. Slurve at the top of the zone. We were late on it, and Williamson continues to cruise. He's gotten through 2 in 15 pitches. It's 5-0 Reds. Well, Luke Maley leads off this second. Reese Olson going to trot back out there for the moment. And just hope we can get some outs as Mark Hanna is there. First pitch out there for Maley. Reds sent 8 batters to the plate in the first. TJ Friedel was retired on strikes, and then the barrage came. And Friedel, a bad guy to let on base. He's got good speed. Has more stolen bases on this Reds team than Ellie De La Cruz. Swinging a miss at the sinker, and Reese just a little bit wild still. Curveball down the line. Oh my. Jam him. 1-2. Fastball in the air. In moves Malloy. Will he actually make the catch? Yes. 2 away in the second. Trying to get a recovery with Reese, but who knows if we'll make it happen. Stuart Fairchild started all the damage in the first inning. He bats yet again. 1-1.
There's still a chance that his club can win this ball game.
All right. Got 2 strikes on him. Wasn't really the problem in the first.
And that's downstairs and outside.
Just can't get him to chase. Can't throw good pitches to make them chase. Oh my God, dude. It's strike 3. It's strike 3. I'd say any day of the week, but we get calls like that every single day. Eventually got him to end the second inning. It's the second strikeout for Reese Olson, and after how bad the first was, a 1-2-3 inning didn't seem very probable. It remains 5-0 Reds.
Top half of the third inning, leading off Carson Kelly.
Carson Kelly leads off the third.
In his second season,
However, Brandon Williamson has been stellar.
Back in 2019.
Right back up the middle. Tigers got their second hit. Went with the low fastball, which I love. Carson Kelly with a base hit. Now we move on to Javier Baez. Ice cold. It's usually facing a lefty that'll break him out of the slump.
Now it's Javier Baez.
Should have swung. 0-1. That one in the air. Right field, but it does not have enough. Kelly will retreat as Fairchild's there for the catch. A little bit late on the swing. Here's Matt Fearling. Or late on a cutter at 90. Not ideal. We gotta. I say we just gotta start swinging at the first pitch, but he's just filling the zone, man. On the ground, and oh my. That's going to be a double play. Grounded into by Matt Fearling to end the third. It is a dire situation right now for the Tigers. We get a good thing that happens. Carson Kelly, single back up the middle. And then that.
As we go to the last of the third. And ready to hit now for Cincinnati. Matt McClain.
Breaking news, DeMar DeRozan is a king. That is bizarre. Change up in the zone from Olson to McClain.
Get on track, turn the page, settle in, do all those things you need to do to give your team a little bit of length in this one.
It's a bad pitch. He swings through it. I feel like if anything that we've learned from the first game and the first at-bat for McClain in this one, don't throw him low. Don't throw him low and in, rather.
1-2 to count.
1-2. Sinker winds up a waste pitch. See if we can get him. Chops straight down and foul. Fastball. Reese Olson. And get the fly out damn near the warning track. Oh, boy. All right, well, just don't throw Matt McLean inside at all. I mean, the result's good, but man, oh man. So here's Spencer Steer, 1 for 1.
Steer, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
Part of 5 straight hits for the Reds in the first. Called a strike. On a 1-1 curve. Right back up the middle. It's knocked down by Reese. He'll recover and throw on to first for out number 2. No starting pitcher on this team. Gets more comebackers, seemingly, than Reese Olson. That one, thankfully, knocked down by the glove. Fastball fouled away by India. Sinker not throwing all that great, but right to Andy Ibanez. Reese Olson, after that first, is settled in nicely. The game telling us that our winning streak needs to end. Top of the Tigers order. Wenzel Perez leads off the 4th, as Williamson has faced the minimum. Whiffed by Perez on the cutter. Starting to get some annoying shadows here at the Great American Ballpark. Oh, man. Wow. Wow. 3-pitch strikeout of Wenzel Perez. Oh, my. And we weren't off on any of our 2 swings that much. Wenzel just whiffed. Chop foul by Gio. Change up, one of the most hittable pitches we've seen this game, and can't do anything with it. Late on a fastball. 0-2. Well, we at least got to 1-2. Williamson has thrown 5 balls all game. 26 pitches with 1 away in the 4th. Right back up the middle in a single for Gio. Look at the backspin on that sucker. Got to center field and died. So now we bring up Riley Green as Gio picks up his second hit. Riley Green capable against left-handed pitching. Change up down. Shadows not helping out, but let's be honest, I do that without the shadows anyway. Cutter fouled away. Is he speeding us up, or guess we'll see. Slurve, 12-6, anything could be open here. But Cutter will just miss the corner as Williamson has hit 30 pitches. It'd be a wild scenario to get him to 40 in the inning, but I feel like that's got to be a goal. You got to try and get him running up that pitch count, at least a 10-pitch average per inning. The 1-2. I can't when he's locating like that. Wow. That's tough. That's a good timing swing. And now Marcana. Fastball fouled away. A little bit late on that.
2 outs.
Ripped by Canna, but 2 ripped to end the 4th.
Still looking at that 5-0 deficit.
Wow. Ball was hit too well.
And we're back. And here is Jake Fraley.
It was Jake Fraley that hit the 3-run home run back in the 1st. In the air to center. Not a very good sinker there for Reese Olson, but Wenzel Perez back to get it.
Nabs it. And there's one away.
One away in the first pitch of the fourth.
Ellie De La Cruz, the next to hit for the Reds.
Ellie 0 for 1. Reese Olson's pitch count isn't even in that bad a shape. It's just the results have came quickly for the Reds. However, Ellie, left center field gap, that drops off the wall, gloved by Perez. Ellie going for 3, and he's got a 1-out triple. 4th triple of the year for De La Cruz. Perfectly placed, and the man's just too fast. Look at the speed in which he wrapped the bat. Christian Encarnacion. Reese Olson doesn't get the call. It's a good first pitch fastball. Change up in for strike 1. Let's try the other corner. Took it for a ball. Reds have been way more patient, much better at the plate here in this game. Wow. This ain't chasing. They adjusted very well. That's a walk. 60 pitches for Reese Olson, 1 away in the 4th. You know, I kind of forgot about Alex Faedo warming up this whole time. I'm going to step off here for a second.
And now he steps off the rubber.
Sit him down. Probably warm up Bo. Should we need it? Back up the middle. It is 6-0 Reds. Runner headed to third. Runners on the corners, 1 away in the 4th, and I think we're going to warm up Bo right now. 2nd inning, 3rd inning. Very nice for Reese Olson. But now here in the 4th, he's getting pounded again. Bo Brieske to warm up. 3rd trip through the order in the 4th inning for the Reds against Olson. They are just waiting for Reese to make a mistake, and right now it's working. Sinker is chopped foul.
2 on, 1 out.
Curveball, that's also chopped foul.
Foul ball, he stays alive. Left-hand hitter waits.
In the air, center field, Wenzel Perez. Throw will come home. It might be a good one, but not in time. 7-0 Reds.
In that situation, you're looking to get something up in the zone that you can put in the air. Worst case scenario, a sacrifice fly to drive in that runner for 3rd.
Stuart Fairchild, 1 for 2. See if Reese can get through 4. Chopped in front of home plate. Carson Kelly's throw is not in time. Wow. A single that went all of 10 feet. Are we sure?
So 2 down. Now it's the second baseman, Matt McCullough.
I feel like that looked close. So a closer look to see if we got screwed, or I mean that doesn't really happen very often where the game gets it wrong. Nah, oh, it's just, I think it's simultaneous. Let's try and zoom in a little bit here so we can try and figure this out. Ball to the glove. Can't see it from there. It's pretty simultaneous. I can't complain too much. Matt McClain doesn't get the call. Story of the game.
Over at second, Fairchild at first, 2 out of the inning.
Sinker finds its way in. It's got to treat this game as basically an L already. Now one, a base hit. Canna, throw home. It's offline. Oh, we got him though. Well, the Reds make their first mistake of the game. Mark Canna with an outfield assist on an offline throw to Carson Kelly. Kelly adjusts, makes the tag. That was a close play as well. Tigers get the benefit of that one. I think he just got that right hand before it swept in there. And now Brandon Williamson.
The lefty fires.
A rare first pitch, ball one.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be...
Had to have been late, right? Early. Okay. 1-1.
1-1 now.
Went back to that same changeup. And now 1-2. I just can't hit anything. Serve will miss inside. 2-2. Oddly enough, one of the longer at-bats Williamson has thrown today. Right field. Got a drop for Andy Ibanez. Lead-off single in the 5th, and if the Tigers are going to dig themselves out of a 7-0 hole, you feel like it's got to start now. Justin Henry Malloy, 0 for 1.
Hit for Detroit, Justin Henry Malloy.
Ball one. All of a sudden, Williamson missing with that first pitch. Whiff. Whiff on the cutter. And it is just a whiff. It's good timing, maybe just a tiny bit behind it, but felt like we could have made contact. On the ground, and it is going to be what I do believe is our third double play of the game. Wow. Carson Kelly is 1 for 1. In the midst of starting a new hit streak. Ball inside with the cutter.
And it's 1-0. The Reds up big in this one, and we're at the top of the 5th. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
Man. Williamson's dealing. 2-1. At the very least, we've finally been able to get ahead in a count against him. Haven't done much, but still. Finally, some signs of weakness. He was throwing strikes. It didn't matter. 2-2 on Kelly. Now make it full. Javier Baez due up if Kelly can reach. And he will. Carson Kelly on base for the second time. Single and a walk now. And now Javier Baez. I mean, that double play looming real large right now. I take that. Wasn't 100% ready for it. Baez 0 for 1. And now 1-1 the count. Williamson will at least have a 10-pitch average per inning after this one. Just a whiff. Wow. I cannot be that far behind a fastball when he's already thrown it once. Can't. 2-2 on Went to it again. I believe that's... Nope, not 4 straight, but 4 fastballs in the at-bat, and we should have probably hit every single one of them. Well.
2 outs.
In the air, right center. Fairchild moves over to make the play. End the 5th. Double plays, killing the Tigers as if we had much of a hope prior to that. We had 3 at-bats or 4 at-bats before it was already 5-0 Reds. I just don't see a reason to fire Reese Olson anymore. We'll send in Bo Breesky. Game number 8.
Really solid, so they feel great about handing the ball over to him.
Spencer Steer leads off the 5th against the new pitcher in Bo Breesky. First pitch swinging. Throw on to first in plenty of time. 1 away.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Nice change up. Down and in. And now it's India. Breesky does have a good fastball. In the air. Left field. Speaking of that good fastball, Jonathan India makes it 8-0. Don't know if we threw it middle or just missed our spot. Not sure. Cincinnati has said, fuck your winning streak. Fuck your Cy Young candidate. Fuck everything you got. Yeah, it was a middle miss. Really bad. 2-seamer low to Jake Fraley, who already has a home run in this game. Change up, chop right in front of home plate. Carson Kelly's throw for out number 2. Ellie De La Cruz, 2 away, 1 for 2 with that triple his last time. How did he not go around? Wow. Ellie's looking to bomb something. 1-1.
Kicks and fires.
Slider finds the edge. The 1-2. Can't put him away. Story of the game.
And the pitch.
Says we got the edge. Inning over, but Jonathan India goes deep to make it 8-0. 8 runs on 10 hits for the Reds. Tigers, a double play machine.
And now Matt Vierling, his home and away splits there.
So now we got Matt Vierling.
The pitch.
Clearly
Ball
down
1.
in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that.
Well, that looks like a floater that's going to get down, and it will.
It's down for a hit. So down.
Lead off man on here in the 6th. Very deep hole that the Tigers are going to have to try and claw themselves out of is here's Wenzel Perez. Hit hard. Right field. It's going to stay in the ballpark just shy of the warning track.
And makes the grab. And there's one down.
One of those games, and we haven't had one of those games in 2 weeks.
Gio Urshela steps in.
Gio Urshela, however, 2 for 2. Williamson running a little low on energy. Let's have a good at-bat here. Firing in strikes again.
Urshela measures 6 feet even, 215 pounds. He's been scoring a lot of runs lately. He scored 9 times in the last 10 games.
Change up, foul. Not a great swing. 0-2.
With a lot of ground to make up, and we're the top half of the 6th. Ball one there.
And that's awfully close.
Fishing for the corner and missed.
Seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Pitch number 60 for the red starter.
The 1-2.
Now 2-2.
That time.
5 hits for the Tigers. No damage done.
Strike 3. Got him looking on the changeup.
Yep. Only the 4th strikeout for Williamson. And every single one of his strikeouts has just been good placement. So it seems. I mean, just look at what Green got last at bat.
Just missed.
Looks like he's getting it again. Changeup misses. Riley 0 for in the series. However, with a sacrifice RBI.
So the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Pulled fouls. Cutter down and away. Yep.
Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
Yep. I commit to swinging. It's out of the zone. It's a breaking ball. I take a ball. It's fucking piped.
And the pitch. And the ball evens the count.
Been one of those games. Can't do any right. Right back up the middle. It bounces off of Williamson. Green's going to be safe, and then the ball sent over the first baseman's head by Encarnacion. Tigers do not score on the play, but a chance now. Mark Canha with 2 in scoring position to at least get on the board. Wow. Oh, man. Some of our whiffs in this game have been insane. Right back up the middle. Diving play. Tigers are going to score 2 on this. Canha rounded first hard. Retreats back to first. Make it 8-2. Mark Canha with a 2 RBI single.
Nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Now a chance for Andy Ibanez.
It's a long road back, but the Tigers are on the board.
There's a ball.
Change up down low. Red's going to stick with Williamson for now. Running low on energy. Fastball never really came down. Stayed up there. Fastball is very, very straight, it seems. 1-1. And fouled away again. I just can't hit it. This, for whatever reason. Locates it very well. 1-2.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. So 2 runs in the inning on 3 hits.
How did I miss that?
And 1 left on. 8-9-1 scheduled in the bottom.
One of those games.
It's the Reds 8, Tigers 2.
One of those games. 8-9-1, 2 up for the Reds. They'll face Bo Breesky here in the 6th inning. Pop up, second base, Andy Ibanez creeps over.
Ibanez settles under it and makes the catch. And there's 1 down. Now catcher, Luke. Here's the Reds catcher,
Luke Maile. Back up the middle, a base hit. 1 out single for the Reds.
So the 1-out hit turns the lineup over.
Cincinnati dropped to under 500, and they said, "Yeah, no, don't think that's gonna happen." That one down the line, just foul. Good pick, ball boy. Changeup drops in. 0-2 now. Two-seamer fouled off. Top of the Reds order again for the third time. Slider never slid. Finally put a ball in the zone, fouled off. In the air, center field. Wenzel Perez. Out number 2 in the 6th.
And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder, Stuart Fairchild.
Fairchild looks at strike one. Very nice game for him thus far. 2 for 3. Change up his chop foul. Polbrisky just looking to settle this one down a bit. They will not chase for strike 3. I feel like that's apparent. And they haven't chased for strike 3. I feel like that's the second or third time we've gotten the favor of the ump. On a day when, some of our struggles came when at-bats got extended and... Oh, boy. Frankie Montas. Didn't know he was a long reliever. Game number 29. 5.22 ERA is allowing more than 300 batting average-wise against both righties and lefties. Interesting guy to put in here.
The wind of the pitch. He was late there.
It's a whiff by Malloy.
The Cincinnati bullpen has some movement. Emilio Pagan loosening up for manager David Bell. Jabot also throwing. Just off
Splitter.
the outside
Montas
edge.
won't get the call.
1 strike.
Malloy 0 for 2. Should really probably think about pinch hitting someone.
Right-handed reliever. And another ball.
Especially now with a righty on the mound.
6-run lead at this point. Got to attack.
Parker Meadows perhaps this inning. 3-1.
That time.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Inside ball 4.
So walk to Malloy.
A little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much
Carson Kelly now, so behind home plate. So pinch hitting here does not
Getting ready to hit.
provide us much of a benefit.
Big swing and a miss.
Fastball there from Montas at 96, way too far behind.
Sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
In the air and foul.
Down the line. Fraley really on his horse.
He caught that.
Bounces off the wall.
Man, Boog, I love watching an outfielder take on the wall to make that.
It's been that kind of game.
Easier to watch for
Been that kind of game. As now here's Javier Baez.
You know the wall's coming up on
We're going to go to the
so you have to
bench here. Go to Zach McKinstry. I wanted to stay away from him, but
Tigers going with a pinch hitter.
I feel like
Zach McKinstry.
we scored twice last inning. We can have a chance here.
That one
Foul.
pushed to the left and foul.
We just need the right matchups, especially now that the starter's out of the game.
Here, the top half of inning
McKinstry
number
batting .320. It was the first pitch sinker for Montas. And slapped down the left field line, gloved by Encarnacion.
hard. You know, line drives don't always find a hole, but the more you can hit the ball like that with good
It has been
better off you're going to be in the long run.
one of those days.
Matt Vierling, the next to hit.
Ball 1 to Vierling. Matt Vierling 1 for 2. And slap foul. Can extend this inning. You feel real good. You got the switch hitter and Wenzel Perez due up. On the ground, and he'll end it. Damn it, man.
This one pretty well decided at this point. 7th inning stretch.
8-2. Stretch time.
Tigers 2.
Bad.
So remaining in the game defensively, Zach McKinstry taking over as the new shortstop now following his pinch hit appearance. So digging in, Matt McClain.
Matt McClain, if I can get McKinstry off his feet, I'm gonna. Meadows, no. Carpenter, no. Yeah, it's not gonna happen. Bo Brisky back out.
Brisky back to work.
Change up, line drive, Urshela. First pitch out. Spencer Steer. Reds may have mailed it in after their early flurry of runs.
Bases empty, one away. Here at the bottom of the 7th.
Quickly 0-2 from Brisky. Change up in the air, right field, foul.
Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball.
Seldom thrown slider from Brisky.
Bases empty. And now 1-2.
See why it's seldom thrown? He just doesn't command it well. Two-seamer, foul.
Off to the right side, keeps the AB going.
Really great change of speed.
Try this again.
Off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Can't put Steer away. Steer 1 for 3.
Righty delivers.
Strikeout.
For the strikeout. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3. 2 outs, bases
2 away for India. 2 for 3 in the game. Foul ball. Gonna need another bullpen arm up here shortly. Gotta imagine that Bo can get through this 7th.
That's not something that's come easy for this staff in this one.
And he can. Strikeout for India. It remains 8-2. You know, I feel like it's the sad part is we had a chance to be in this game. I mean, 7 hits today, and we haven't done shit with them. Frankie Montas for the 2nd straight inning. Opposite field single for Wenzel Perez. Wild throw coming into 2nd. I'm gonna risk this. I don't know, given that it's not the 9th, if they're gonna give us defensive indifference. I think they are. They're not even guarding the bag, but Wenzel on the move. No throw from the catcher. Does that go down as a stolen base? Guess we'll find out. Well, we're going to go again, because why not? Especially after ball 1. No throw again.
No throw. Safe at 3rd. It's a stolen base. Perez, the lone runner, stands at 3rd with nobody out.
1-2 now. Played on the fastball with Urshela.
Get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
And little ground ball. Going to be an RBI ground out for Gio. Make it 8-3. We got Riley Green now, which is actually a good matchup, rare for once. And we could pinch hit Mark Canha with Gary Carpenter here. Fastball fouled off. Just in any attempt to try and get back in this game here in the 8th. 1-1.
And it's 1-1.
It's a good sinker. Missed it out in front, which has kind of been rare today. We haven't been early a lot.
The 1-2.
It's good location. Just good location again.
Well, that's a blue zone right there, or the cold zone on the hitting chart. Just doesn't have much.
A little bit out in front, but regardless. Well, for our good buddy Evo, Parker Meadows can play right. Yes, yes he can. Parker Meadows. I'm gonna give him an opportunity to score points, especially after the 0 for, or not the 0 for 3, but the minus 3 points and pick the stick. Fastball up and in from Montes. Foul. Splitter late. Naturally. The 0-2.
That one just misses.
Kind of surprised that didn't get called. 1-2 on Meadows. And left field, it gets over the head of Ellie De La Cruz. Makes up for it a little bit. Parker Meadows' first hit since being called back up. Now it's Andy Ibanez. The amount of pitches on the edge and foul balls we've seen in this game. Oh my.
2 outs.
Ball 1.
And the count even 1-1.
2 fastballs thus far for Montes. And line to left field, a base hit. Well, we got a chance now. Now, do we? Do we really? Malloy is in left field. Yeah, oh, yeah, we do. Perfect opportunity to pinch hit Kerry Carpenter. And see if our man can work the magic yet again. Get Detroit back in this game.
Misses the zone, and that's ball 1.
8-3 scoreline, 8th inning, 2 away, but 2 on. And now 2-0. They would be incredibly smart to work around him. They really would.
You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate,
3-0. And I think that's exactly what they're doing. Got Carson Kelly on deck, who has, in the later stages of June, proved that he's just as viable against right-handers.
2 on, 2 outs.
That's a 4-pitch walk to Kerry Carpenter. I don't even know why they even bothered not making it just intentional.
The pitcher on here, Sam Moe. And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come.
They brought on a lefty with a 4.6 ERA.
2 outs, bases loaded. And here's the catcher, Carson Kelly.
Why? Carson Kelly can make this a 1-run game. He had a grand slam a week ago. Oh. Oh, that was a good swing. We just missed that. 0-1. Went to the changeup. We were out in front. 2 pitches down to Carson Kelly. Has a slurve here. Didn't throw it. Fastball in.
Side edge. And the count 1-2.
We are so lucky we got a piece on that. So lucky. 1-2.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
We got a matchup you would have dreamed of, but Mole gets the job done. 8-3. Bottom 8. Well, Parker Meadows will stay in the game, as will Kerry Carpenter. Jake Fraley will face Bo Brieske for the moment. I kind of forgot to get somebody else up at the pen. It's, I feel like for the you know, we aren't going to get anyone else up in the pen. We're down by 5.
trying to kick the pitch.
Just going to let Bo eat up innings here.
Well, these Reds doing a good job at the plate with runners on base, and that can be a key difference maker in the game. They're hitting over 600.
He'd go.
With runners
Apparently he did.
Clearly, that's
wow.
A lot of runs. Their clutch hitting has been excellent.
Change up, foul. Pitcher getting tired now. Well, we're going to try and push Bo through this inning. That right there will help. Hits the fastball way high. And now Eli De La Cruz. Get the call on the fastball, up and away. Calling the changeup. All right. Haven't tried a backdoor slider much. That one foul.
And that drops foul. And the righty deals.
Change up. Oh, it's perfectly placed down the left field line, and Eli De La Cruz with a stand-up double. Double and a triple for De La Cruz.
Just a simple ground ball the other way. They've had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball
Fastball fouled away by Encarnacion.
Man at second.
That one gotten by Andy Ibanez. Nobody covering second base, so no chance to double off. De La Cruz, 2 away in the 8th. In the air, center field, Wenzel Perez. Tigers down 5 as we head to the 9th. Chances are slim of extending our winning streak, but I mean, just look at the hit column, man. It tells the story. Got as many hits as the team has scored 8, but yeah, we scored 3. It's just not exactly ideal. Substitution if we can. I guess if this goes much further, we're gonna have to put in Cole Keith, but for the moment, we're gonna have Jake Rogers, the shortstop, batting. Throwing anything at this against Sam Mole. Late on the slurve, and it was a tailor-made slurve too. Rogers just didn't put much on it. Well, I don't think we have to worry about extras much. As in steps Matt Vierling, 1 for 3 with a single.
Goes 5 feet 9 inches, 190 pounds.
You know, the only thing that could make an 8-3 pounding much better is a Matt Vierling home run. That ain't gonna happen. But it might. No, it doesn't even drop. Vierling got nothing on that. 2 away. Well, a 2-week win streak is going to come to an end today against the Cincinnati Reds. Barring the craziest rally you've ever seen. Fouled away there by Wenzel. It's just another pitch here in this inning on the edge. Story of the game. And he went low.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
One strike away.
Why not end it? Reds win. Back to 500 for Cincinnati. It's been a long time since we've been beat that badly from the very start. But matter of time that the winning streak ended. Williamson to 6-2, Reese Olson to 10-4, Mole his 3rd save. We got a rubber match tomorrow to end the road trip.